Forget everything you thought you knew about Chrysler, because the 2027 Imperial GT just walked into the room and made every German luxury sedan look like yesterday's news. This isn't a comeback, this is an ambush. For years, Chrysler sat on the sidelines while Mercedes, BMW, and Audi fought over the luxury crown. Now Chrysler is back, and they didn't come to play nice. They came with a car that's faster, sharper, and frankly more dangerous to the competition than anyone expected. But here's the thing that nobody's talking about yet. Buried deep inside this car's spec sheet is one number that's about to blow up the entire luxury segment. A price point so aggressive, so borderline insane that rival automakers are reportedly scrambling to respond. Stick around, because we're saving that number for the very end, and trust me, it's worth the wait. Let's start with the design, because this is where the Imperial GT immediately separates itself. Chrysler went bold here. The front fascia is dominated by a massive illuminated grille that practically glows on the road at night, flanked by razor-thin LED headlights that look like they were carved with a laser. The silhouette is long, low, and aggressive. More fastback coupe than traditional sedan, and that's intentional. Chrysler wants this car to feel like a four-door supercar, not a stuffy boardroom cruiser. The rear end carries a full-width light bar that stretches edge to edge, giving it an unmistakable signature whether you're staring at it head-on or watching it disappear in your rearview mirror. Now let's talk about what's under the hood, because this is where things get genuinely wild. The Imperial GT is rumored to launch with a twin-turbocharged 6-cylinder hybrid powertrain producing somewhere in the neighborhood of 650 horsepower. That's not a typo. 650 horsepower in a Chrysler, paired with an electric motor for instant torque delivery. Early estimates suggest a 0 to 60 time hovering around 3.2 seconds. For context, that puts it in the same conversation as cars wearing badges that cost twice as much. And speaking of staying in the conversation, if you haven't already, now's the perfect time to hit that subscribe button and tap the like, because we're about to get into the interior. And trust me, this is where the Imperial GT goes from impressive to absolutely unhinged. Step inside and the cabin feels like something pulled straight out of a concept car reveal. A curved digital display stretches across the entire dashboard, blending the instrument cluster, infotainment, and passenger screen into one seamless glass panel. The seats are wrapped in a new synthetic leather blend that Chrysler claims is more durable than traditional leather while feeling just as luxurious. Ambient lighting wraps around the cabin in customizable zones, syncing with your drive mode selection. Sport mode bathes the interior in deep red. Comfort mode shifts to a calming blue. It's theatrical, it's immersive, and it's exactly the kind of detail that luxury buyers obsess over. But here's where things get controversial. Chrysler made a decision with this car that's already splitting opinions online. They've leaned heavily into software-based features, meaning some performance upgrades and interior customizations may be locked behind subscription tiers. Sound familiar? Other automakers have tried this and faced backlash. Whether Chrysler can pull it off without alienating buyers remains to be seen. It's a gamble, and it's one that could define how this car is remembered. Now, let's circle back to safety and technology, because the Imperial GT is reportedly packed with a next-generation driver assistance suite. We're talking adaptive cruise control that can handle highway lane changes autonomously, a night vision camera system that detects pedestrians and animals from over 300 feet away, and a predictive suspension system that scans the road ahead and adjusts in real time. This is the kind of tech that, until now, you'd only find in cars costing well over $100,000. And that brings us to the moment you've been waiting for, the price. Industry insiders are projecting the 2027 Chrysler Imperial GT to start somewhere around $58,000 for the base trim. Let that sink in. A 650 horsepower hybrid luxury sedan loaded with tech that rivals cars costing double, starting under 60 grand. If these numbers hold true at launch, this could be one of the biggest disruptions the luxury market has seen in years. Chrysler isn't just trying to compete anymore. They're trying to redefine what luxury performance is supposed to cost. So tell us, does the Imperial GT have what it takes to shake up the segment, or is this just another bold promise that fades before it hits showrooms? Drop your thoughts below and we'll see you in the next one.